All right, so here's our next project. This is project number 5, and it's a photography workshop flyer. And again, there's so much wrong with this. I could spend an entire hour lecturing about why this is terrible. So the first thing I just want to point out is it's all centered. That's the biggest issue that I have with this. The other thing is that really there's a couple things missing. First of all, when we look at the who, what, when, where, why kind of thing, it's not really showing us the important information. And there's one giant piece of information that's missing, which is the cost. The other thing is, with a photographic workshop, if you were going to be going to this place to take photographs, wouldn't you want to see really beautiful, colorful photographs of this place that we're going? And the answer is yes, we would. So let's go ahead and talk about what really is missing in this. So again, we're going to go over to Microsoft Word, and I'm going to do, not that one, I'm going to do this one. All right, so the first question is what? So it's the land and the goddess photography workshop. All right, so that's the title of it. So that's the what. So we'll make that bold. All right, so the next thing is the when question. Okay, so again, people are going to want to know some basic information. And remember, if we think back to the thing I keep telling you, people don't want to think too hard, and they're also not going to read. So what you're going to want to do is give them the information so they can glance at it and quickly see the information that they need. So this is the date is going to be June 19th through the 23rd, but we really need to put, so let me just get back here. All right, so June 19th to the 23rd, and you need to put a year in. So the other thing that's missing is the cost. When you look at this, you go, oh, I'd love to go on this workshop, until you find out it's $1 million and you can't afford it. So we're going to put the cost in as $599, and we need to say what that includes. So that includes the workshop, travel to location or shooting locations, okay, and lunch daily, okay. Now in something like this, you also might want to put in what's not included. So not included is travel to location, hotel, other meals. Also, it's not going to include your photographic equipment. All right, so that's what it's not going to include. And again, needs to be in there, but it can be fine print. All right. Now, we also may want to put in some more details that are kind of lost in this flyer. So in terms of, so I'm going to switch back over to the flyer. All right, there we go. So this is going to be taught at Ghost Ranch, which is outside in a town called New Mexico. Now, one of the things I would like you to do is go ahead and do a Google search for this, for Ghost Ranch in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is a pretty famous area in New Mexico because this is where Georgia O'Keeffe, who was one of the most famous photographers, or excuse me, not photographers, she was a painter primarily, although she did delve into photography. She lived here for the winters as a young person or younger person, and then as she got older, she actually lived here full time. So do a Google search for this and switch into images, and you'll see some beautiful images. It's a beautiful place to to be. So we might want to put in some details in terms of where it's going to be. All right, so we're going to go to this one. All right, so we're going to put, I want to put in the town, and it's going to be in New Mexico. And we might want to, put some of the description information about it. But really, what did I say in the lecture about images? Images are worth 1,000 words. So really, the details should be in photos. So we're going to give you some photos of this area that you can use to really portray the beauty of this area in the country. And the photos really are going to tell you why you want to go here. And then last but not least, we're going to put in the contact information. And actually, I'm just going to add something into the details. I'm going to put in the instructor information, because we want to put some information on who the instructor is, because you're not going to spend $600 going to a workshop having to fly all the way out to New Mexico unless you know who they are and what it is. So this is going to be the person's email, their website, okay, and the phone number. It's interesting that this only has a phone number on it. I mean, that's kind of old-fashioned. So we're going to want to put that more detailed information here for that area. So in terms of the information for this project, the photographic workshop flyer, the what is the Land and Goddess Photography Workshop, when, the cost, which was totally not there on the original one, the details, which is where we're going to have it, and we're going to really do details by the photographs, and then the contact information. And we're going to put in some more modern contact information, such as email, website, and phone number. Now I'm going to go ahead and save this and put this up onto the Project 5 Dropbox area, so you can see not only the original ugly, but we'll have this information as well.